if you're shining and you're brilliant and you are leading and walking in strength and light and love, there are going to be people who want your crown, but they don't want your character. There are going to be people who want to be on the stage where you're the main character leading, but don't want your scars. There are going to be people who want to carry the codes that God has given you, but they'd want to do it without the Creator. They want to do it without God. There are people who want to lead people, but people that they don't understand, nor love, nor remember. And by remember, I mean actually going through experiences like the people that they are trying to lead. But there is a new day. There is a new world where, in order to be in true divination, in order to truly be a leader in the 5D, in the new world, you're going to have to be aligned with God. In order to be a leader in the new world, you're actually going to have the memory, the experience. You're going to have to understand your people. You're going to have to understand what they have gone through and relate and to have compassion. You can't lead without the journey, the anointing, the crushing. There are a lot of people who want to be you but could never be you. They couldn't ever hold that cup without spilling it. They think they could. It's easy to criticize a person when they're juggling everything and leading, but can they actually do it? It's a new day. New leaders, you're not going to be able to hijack the maternal codes, the divine feminine, and push her out the way to take credit for all her work. It's a new day, a new law, and I'm proclaiming it. That in order for true leadership, that old leadership, the people who stole, the people who destiny swapped and took what wasn't rightfully theirs and now are in positions of anointing and abundance and prosperity and leadership and influence, it's time for those folks to go ahead and step to the side. The wheel is turning, and we have the power to make that decision as a collective. We have the power to choose and say we don't want them as our leaders anymore. And last but not least, now is the time for new leaders to step forward, that we will lead out of love. We will lead out of honor and to do what's right for the collective, not based on our ego, not based on our greed, not based on our desire to hoard the power. Today's word is: some people try to take our identity without the password. Their cups are empty. All praise to the Most High God. Love to the mother. You feel me? I feel deeply about this, y'all, because there are a lot of people who think that they can hold my codes, but they don't even understand the codes. It's easy to look at a person and say, well, if I was in that position, I'd do that. Or if I was in this position, I would have made that decision. Or I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have decided that. Or I would have did this differently for the house. And I'm talking about personal and professional, y'all. If you're a leader in your household and you're running it, your kids don't understand everything that you go through and why you make the decisions that you make. Your partner might not understand everything you go through at your job and what you're going through and why you have to pivot and do different things. Your job, if you're a manager or a director or a C-suite or whoever you are, they might not understand. You run a business, your workers might not understand. When you are a true leader of light and love and remembrance and alignment with Source, there are things that you're going to do that people are going to criticize just because they don't have the same perspective. They might not be totally soul aligned in their journey. They might not have boldness centered like you do in terms of bold leadership, but compassionate leadership where you are strong and you're sturdy and you stand, but it is, you hold your boundaries, but it's with love, centered. Not everyone's going to understand that non-ego driven type of leadership in light and love. And so you have to make decisions that you hold with your counsel, your spirit team, God Most High, and yourself, and those trusted circle members that you have, that not everyone is going to understand. They are not going to understand. They think they can be you, but they can't be you, because your codes, what is in your DNA, what is in your spirit, what is in your energy, what is in your essence, has been crafted by lifetimes upon lifetimes of experiences that you've went through, lessons that you've learned, lifetimes where you've had to either, soar or be crushed. That makes you a unique fractal of the infinity of God's creation. So if you have, in just this one lifetime, went through so much to become the person that you are today, stepping forward into the light, understand that a lot of people probably don't understand what's under your surface. They don't understand the still waters that they see above, and your calm, cool, composed, face, or maybe not so much, y'all, because I know it's real out here. They don't understand all the work that you had to do under the surface, all the shadow work that you've done to heal yourself, all the different decisions you've made to break yourself out of karma loops, all the generational curses that you decided that you were going to pull into the light, and to identify those things, and instead of pushing them to the side, to salvage. That's the truth. The one truth that my counsel said needed to be known this week was that, one will never forget, and whatever rises to the surface should be salvaged, should be healed, not discarded. You hear me? A lot of people don't understand that hard work that happens when you stand in integrity, when you have all negativity coming against you, when you stand to still love the collective, when the collective doesn't understand or hold you back. These are things that takes to be a true leader of the collective, to decide that anything I want as a new leader in the new world, I'm going to earn through my work, by who I choose to be, by what I choose to heal, what I choose to be truthful about, what I choose to salvage, what I choose to teach my children, what I choose to teach myself, what I choose to teach my community, what I choose to embody. That's what matters. That's what makes bold, heartfelt leaders of the new world that are going to be walking. So no, not everyone can be you. Not everyone holds your codes. And when you have people trying to mimic you, or trying to be you, or take your work, or swap with you, stand firm. Don't go back and forth. Don't argue with anybody about who they are or what they say. You just keep on showing up and embodying who you are as a leader. And you won't have to do anything. The energy will work for you. And whoever is trying to move on you in that way, you let God handle that. But don't be not wise now. Don't go around telling people your business, what your business ideas are, or what you're planning on doing, or because not everyone, you understand, not everyone holds your codes. Not everyone will understand your vision. Not everyone will feel what you feel or be in alignment with that plan. They're not even on the same level, a lot of people right now, y'all, to even understand you. They're gonna think you might be the Lulu. So ground in yourself, ground in God, ground in source, ground in your inner circle. If some are physical or not physical, that's who you confide in. That's who you allow to hold you in these times and in the community that's growing. I know y'all see people liking and starting to comment on my page. Let's be a community to support each other, y'all. We can understand each other, and we can agree to these laws where we won't try to swap with each other or compete with each other, but we will build and learn from each other as a community of the new, of the light workers, of the star seeds, of the new leaders. I love y'all so much.